Yo! Everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report RASSLIN edition. Woo! We're back for 2022, baby. I'm your motherfucking boy, Big Black.
I'm your boy, Game Dollar.
What up, Skate? Welcome back, family.
What up, bro?
What's going on? Ain't shit, man. Just chilling. Glad I got all this stuff working. And, let's get this motherfucker started.
Well, start off with just what happened last week. I'm not going to go over everything we missed because it's way too fucking much.
Way too much.
But we had Beach Break the last two shows. So Dynamite and Rampage were both called Beach Break. This is their like little televised pay-per-view kind of deal. But they kicked the Rampage Dynamite off with the TNT Championship unification match. So it's Cody, the champion, defending as interim champion Sammy Guevara in the ladder match. And this match was fucking insane.
It was fucking crazy.
I think you said it eventually it got 5-star rating from Dave Meltzer.
It did.
But Sammy Guevara was able to defeat Cody Rhodes in this ladder match and unify the two belts. I wonder if he's going to start carrying both of them or if he's just going to use the one from now on.
That'd be kind of weird, but kind of tight at the same time.
Man, it's the crazy shit when Cody dropped Sammy off he dropped him onto the hinges of the upside down ladder.
Oh,
that I'd never seen that shit before.
No, that was crazy. And wow. Just
hit him off with the figure 4 through the ladder rungs. What else? Oh, with Sammy jump from one ladder to the other and then hit Cody with the cutter off of it.
That was... there were so many spots, man. Even the frog splash.
Crossroads off the ladder.
Crossroads off the ladder. The frog splash off the ladder onto the ladder that was like laid out on the outside of the ring.
Oh, no, that was a senton, not a frog splash.
Oh yeah, it was a senton. You're right. It was just one. Yeah. My bad.
The way he bounced off of Cody when Cody was laid out on that bottom route on the.
Oh my god, so bad.
Yeah. At the end of it, they were both fighting at the top of the ladder, and Sammy was able to grab the belts as they were hanging and like swing it into Cody's head, knocked him off the top of the ladder, and he was able to grab the belts for the win. Which was also we forgot Fuego del Sol tried to come down and like
that's right,
calm Cody down because Cody was going on a little bit of a rampage, and he got fucked up for his trouble.
Yeah, good old Fuego caught the heat himself.
Yep, he was there to celebrate with Sammy after, but good win for Sammy. Man. I'm glad they gave the belts to Sammy and not to Cody.
Yeah, that was a nice little run. Nice little plot twist.
After that, we had a little Team Taz situation where Hobbs challenged Dante Martin to a rematch after Martin upset him a couple weeks ago, I believe it was.
Yep.
And then Ricky Starks challenged Jay Lethal to a FTW championship match. I don't remember if those are going to be on Dynamite or on Rampage, but they're going to.
I don't remember either.
We had Wardlow in a handicap squash match in his hometown. They were in Cleveland. He came out and fucked up Elijah Dean and James Alexander. I think he powerbombed them both the total of like 5 times. And the final one was one on top of the other, and that's how he was able to get the pin.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah,
but power bombs.
Fucking Wardlow. I don't know if it was a joke or if I misread it. I believe Wardlow was in an 8-on-1 on like Dark or some shit. Or is it gonna be? I gotta look that up and double check.
I'm gonna look it up. Look it up.
But I passed through it like one of the updates on my phone, and then I didn't click on it, and then I couldn't find it again. But I just remember seeing that headline. But Wardlow doing his thing, doing damage. After that, we had Jericho, Santana and Ortiz, the inner circle, the dysfunctional inner circle. They had a match against Daniel Garcia in 2.0 trios match. Anything?
Not yet.
No. Yeah, maybe it was a bullshit little like joke article or some shit or joke post. But anyway, Santana and Ortiz, they didn't wait for Jericho's pyro to go off. They just went straight to the ring. Kind of left Jericho to walk down by himself during his sing-along. And then throughout the match, they kept tagging each other in instead of like getting tagged in. They were forcing each other in when Jericho was in there, or Jericho's the only way for him to get in was to like forcefully tag himself in. After getting snubbed for one final tag, Jericho eventually walked away, started walking up the ramp, ended up coming back and hitting the Judas effect on I forgot who it was, but hit the Judas effect, and that's how Santana was able to get the win. But yeah, it looks like there's still a bigger wedge than ever in the circle here.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because like Sammy's doing his own thing, like we just said with the TNT championship, and then like you just mentioned, the tension between Jericho and Santana and Ortiz. We haven't seen Jake Hager in forever, so it's like Lord knows what's going on with Jake. So
I wonder if he got a Bellator match coming up. I wonder if that's why. Maybe he's in camp or something. I don't follow Bellator to know, but
no,
we'll see what happens there. So yeah, I don't know if I said it, but yeah, Jericho, Santana, and Ortiz got the win, but yeah, still dysfunctional.
Yep.
Then we had Lance Archer and a little Hangman Adam Page promo. Turns out that Archer is gonna get a title shot against Page, but it's gonna be in a fucking Texas death match. I don't remember when they said they were going to announce when it's going to be. I don't remember what the announcement was, but yeah, Texas death match for the AEW belt. You know, I'm happy.
Yeah, oh yeah. AEW doesn't really skimp back for like shit that be on TV. They don't really. It gets pretty violent and it's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah!
Not GCW type shit, but it's still pretty crazy.
Yeah, no barbecue skewers to the forehead.
I finally said it
right. We had Jurassic Express and Private Party and Matt Hardy doing a little interview. Oh, and Christian Cage was there. They were doing their little thing talking about the tag team title match they had coming up on Rampage. Mm-hmm. Then we had CM Punk coming down to the ring. Said he was tired of talking. He was ready for a fight. He was all dressed up in his ring gear and shit. Showed off the scarf that he stole from MJF. Said that you can get a 12-pack of the scarves on, I think it was like eBay or some shit for $5. Said that he's seen that they were made on Long Island, so he knows that they're not made of strong material.
So funny, so funny.
And MJF came out, said he wouldn't fight Punk because he wouldn't waste that kind of match on Cleveland. Basically said that he wants to take on Punk in Chicago and CM Punk's hometown.
Yeah, he was talking all types of shit. It was great.
Yeah, after the little shit talking back and forth that they've been doing, which is another great back and forth between these two. The Pinnacle ended up coming out and attacking CM Punk from behind, and fucking him up. And then CM Punk, MJF was like sitting on his chest, cross-legged. I don't remember exactly what he said when he did it, but he did some stupid shit like that.
Yeah. I was like, the disrespect.
Yeah, for real.
That's so funny.
After that, we had an Acclaim promo talking shit to Moxley because Anthony Bowens had that singles match with Moxley on Rampage that they were leading up to. We had Julia Hart they started to interview Julia Hart, but then what's that dude's name? Mark Sterling.
Oh, yeah.
He came over and revealed that Jade Cargill selected Julia Hart to be the next opponent for the TBS Championship. Mm-hmm. So that's just kind of how that ended there. Layla Hirsch went on a little mean streak, beat the shit out of her. Well, she didn't beat the shit out of her, but got the win over Red Velvet in a nice match. Hirsch was able to use the tights, pulled on those tights illegally to get the win from Red Velvet. And then after she got the win, she continued to attack Red Velvet until Chris Statlander came out to save her. And that's just kind of how that ended because these are all three former friends.
Yeah, I like how they did that.
Yeah, because I think they lost a trios match, so Layla Hirsch is pissed off that them two cost her money, so now she's fucking them up as revenge. After that, we had a little House of Black promo, which is basically like an introduction to Brody King. Had his first little promo segment in AEW. Then we had Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Oh, do you have something to say about Brody?
No. I was just gonna say I like their promos.
Oh yeah,
the House of Black.
All the House of Black shit is dope. Dr. Britt Baker was in the ring with Tony Schiavone for her little basically to show off all her awards for the year-end awards that she won.
That's right.
Talk mad shit about Cleveland and Baker Mayfield.
Shit.
Talk mad shit. Basically, like back to. She said something about back to Bakers that actually win shit.
Yeah.
There was a couple of lines that she did.
Snap!
It was
all dressed out in her Steelers gear. Her Steelers colors. It wasn't official Steelers gear, but
she took that flag at the end.
Yeah, terrible towel flag.
Yeah, some dudes had it. She just snatched it. It's like, oh
yeah. But yeah, nice little heel promo interview with the doctor.
Glad it wasn't Cincinnati because she would have felt dumb.
Yeah, for real. After that, we had Vicky Guerrero coming out screaming, basically just to get everybody's attention so Nyla Rose can bitch about Ruby Soho beating her in the TBS Championship tournament and basically challenging her to a match, which they did make official. So it's going to be Nyla Rose or Ruby Soho. I don't remember if it was for Dynamite or for Rampage, but it will happen this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then the main event for Dynamite was the Lights Out match, unsanctioned Lights Out match. Orange Cassidy and Adam Cole. This match had all the unsanctioned goodies: chairs, tables, fucking trash cans,
fire extinguisher.
Yeah, the fire extinguisher. Adam Cole tried to pull a chair out from under the ring, but it was like he was struggling. And as he pulled it out, turned out he pulled out Danhausen from under the ring. Who Danhausen is now all elite.
All elite.
But yeah, I'm new to the Danhausen movement, but everybody seems to love this dude.
Yeah, same.
All I know is that he sticks to his gimmick. He talks weird, and he always says very nice, very evil. And he adds Hausen to the end of things. So like this is my arcade Hausen. Like he does shit like that. Like that's all I know about him. I can't wait to see him in action.
Oh, that's so funny.
But so that's basically all he did. He slid out from under the ring, did some like weird hand movements to Adam Cole, and then just kind of walked off.
Yeah, that was so crazy, so random, so awesome.
But yeah, Adam Cole used the ring bell to stop Orange Cassidy's orange punch, and that basically kind of like fucked up his hand for the rest of the match.
Yeah,
he slammed it between the ring post and the stairs.
He got.
The Super Click and Best Friends try to interfere basically individually. Like it started with Brandon Cutler and then just kept escalating one after the other after that.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was just all back and forth. Adam Cole tried to hit the low blow on Orange Cassidy, but Orange Cassidy had the cup with the thumbtacks on it.
Yo, I didn't even peep the thumbtacks. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I didn't peep it the first time, but when we were watching it, I heard Shivani say it. That cup had thumbtacks on it. So when I watched the replay, I seen it. You could see the tacks on it when he shows it. If you know what you're looking for, you can see it. But so Adam Cole, Orange Cassidy hit the Panama Sunrise on Adam Cole, but he kicked out. Mm-hmm. Cole put Cassidy through Tony Khan's table backstage. Then hit him with one of the stage lights, and then try to hit him with a Panama Sunrise off the entrance tunnel. But Orange Cassidy wasn't there. Turned out Orange Cassidy was behind him. Orange Cassidy like bear hugged him and then dove off the top of the tunnel through the little staging area that they had set up. And that's how the match ended. Orange Cassidy was able to pin him in that mayhem of the stage area. That was an entertaining match.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Good finish, all that. I liked it.
Yeah, that was very, very... They learned their lesson from that Jericho thing, to say the least.
Yeah, it was a good one. Then jumping to Rampage on Friday, kicked it off with Jon Moxley taking on Anthony Bowens of the Acclaimed. Max Caster's rap for their entrance. It was funny. He had a couple of lines saying that Moxley's wife never called him back. Said that they're going to send him back to the garbage indies. And that they're gonna put him to sleep more. They're gonna put him to sleep faster than his book. Like basically, like his book does the people.
His book is boring.
A couple good lines in that.
They talk the most shit. Like other than MJF, like they come with the heat.
Yep, for sure.
And it's always rhyming.
It's great.
It is.
But yeah, after a failed Max Caster attempt at interfering. Moxley was able to wipe them both out and hit Bones with a paradigm shift to get the win. And then after the match, while Moxley was like celebrating and walking out, they showed Bryan Danielson watching on the camera backstage. Seemed to be setting up an angle with them too. Because, they showed him. They got face-to-face, what was it, the week before?
I think Rampage, it was.
Moxley's first time back.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, because he was standing like where the Zamboni comes out in the fucking arenas. As Moxley was leaving, he was standing over there.
I love it. Zamboni. I used to think that was a person's name when I first started going to hockey rinks. Yeah, like damn, there's a Zamboni.
There's a Zamboni in every building.
The 3 places that I've been, they're all named Zamboni. And then I finally asked, like, what the hell's a Zamboni? And they're like, oh, the machine. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I must have been like 12 or something.
Got to drive one. That was pretty fun.
That's tight as fuck.
But back to wrestling. After that, we had Andrade breaking into Sting's locker room. But turned out to be just Darby Allin sitting there weirdly in a corner in a chair.
Saying the same shit he always says.
Yeah, just with the weird little smirk and giggle that he was doing while Andrade was talking to him. Basically Andrade offered him a contract and Darby refused. Pulled out a bat and just basically made Andrade and his assistant walk away. And that's how that ended there. Then we had FTR taking on Lee Johnson and Brock Anderson. This was a postponed match from a previous episode. Mm-hmm. But this was a solid match. I wrote down a lot of improvement from obviously Lee Johnson's been around for a while, so he's been getting better and better. But a lot of improvement from Brock Anderson I've seen from the last time I seen him in the ring.
Oh yeah, 100%. They are both improving. They're both on the right trajectory. Because Lee Johnson. Baby Arn, and then Lee Johnson was definitely doing some shit in the ring that I've never seen him do. Maybe he like pulled it off on like Dark or Elevation or some shit, but I was
that's what I'm saying. I only watched Dynamite and Rampage, so from the last time I seen these two, they've been getting way better.
Way better. Yep.
But at one point Arn hit Tully at ringside. Kind of gave him like a weak chop kind of deal. But FTR was able to get the win with a spike pile driver.
It was like a fat Mr. Burns.
But FTR got the win over Lee Johnson to Brock Anderson, which was kind of expected.
Obviously, right? Because FTR is fucking nasty.
Yeah.
And they're willing to help young guys get over and shit too.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But that next up we had Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez doing a little promo for their upcoming match, which that one's going to be on Rampage. this week.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had the TBS Championship match, which is the champion Jade Cargill defending against Julia Hart. Glad it wasn't a squash match, but Jade Cargill got the win over Julia Hart. But they did give Julia some shine in this match.
Yeah, she definitely did her thing, but obviously Jade was going to beat her up.
Yeah, for sure. I was just wondering if they were going to do her dirty and be like, yeah, you're just going to go out there, take 2 moves, and you're done.
Yeah, no, they definitely gave him some time, which was pretty nice. Yeah, I think they both are rising to the occasion. Every time they put someone out there with Jade, they both look, for the most part, like, okay, well improved, especially fucking Anna Jay. That Anna Jay and Jade Cargill match was actually like one of my favorite matches in the past couple of weeks. She was pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been doing pretty damn well over there, man. Doing a lot of good things.
They got a whole women's roster to fill up 30. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Then next up we had the main event, which was the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Jurassic Express was defending against Private Party.
Mm-hmm.
This was a great match. A lot of back and forth between these two. And Jurassic Express was able to hit the Thoracic Express, which I think is their new finisher, or unless I don't remember seeing them do it before.
No, I don't recall hearing
Luchasaurus picks somebody up like he's going to do a power bomb, but flips him over his head to Jungle Boy, who power bombs him. And yeah, it was a pretty dope move. But that's how they were able to get the win. After they beat Private Party, they got attacked by the Gun Club. Then they got taken out by the belts. Gun Club hit them with the belts, laid them out. And then Gun Club posed with the belts over their bodies. And that's how Rampage ended.
Over their bodies. That match was so good that I bought the Private Party shirt. It'll probably be here in, I don't know, 3.5 months.
Yeah, the shots calling.
Shots
that
calling.
Shirt is awesome.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
I'm going to wear it on camera. It's going to be nice. But yeah, fucking love AEW. Because it's tight and they've been putting on great shows. So we're back. Expect us back next week. We are the motherfucking VR Troopers. Oh shit! You wasn't expecting that. Damn, that's a fucking deep.
That's
cut.
A reference.
Oh man. All jokes aside, we are the motherfucking Minority Sports Report RASSLIN edition. Make sure you follow us all collectively at TMS Report. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, subscribe, like, and follow. You know what I'm saying? Do all that good shit. And Skame, where can they follow you?
Follow me at Skame666.
All right, and follow me. I'm at the Beatnik. A little rusty, but we'll get back into the swing of things. We'll be back next week for the holes in the balls. Peace.
Whoa.